Panthers bringing out a fifth defensive back on third. To the air on third and long. Finds him on the slant. A lot of space ahead. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys trim the lead to 1.
You know, Kay, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
And going play action. Young. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set, ready. Black, 90.
Out of the gun, Young. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On the set.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Set. Black, 10 cycle. Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Dowdle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
50 Fury. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Shotgun snap down a yard. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Tolbert now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Motion a receiver left. It out wide quick, and he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught at the 20. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
14, Panthers 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Fight 60. Red. Set.
On play action, here's Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pick up at 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Set. Steal. Black. Ready.
It's Young to throw here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go.
Offensive line fast.
3-3.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 43-yard
Here's
line.
Young to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
31 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
22 needle.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Back to throw. Here's Young. Down to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he has it down at the 8-yard line on the play.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And the defender comes away with it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Working near his goal line. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down, Cowboys.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Down the field, he's got Pierce. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sticking to the air here. Into the hands of Pickett. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. Things going well so far. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning.
Ready, break.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Young. This is Leggett working the left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He's got room to roam. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense in a hurry up here. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
That's caught by Hubbard. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they give to Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Drill green.
Young working from the gun. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 1-score game before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. When I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
He'll throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. He's trying to go deep again. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. You, 52 bull.
Out of the gun, Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Connection made to Tremble. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for our Panthers. 1st down.
1st down, Young. Tremble with the grab. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Again, it's Young. Complete to Tremble. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Left side. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Quick pass, right side, complete. So we got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's back to throw. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
Panthers take over first and 10. Now they're on 35-yard line.
On the set.
So good
Striker.
field position for the
Ready.
Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 ready. Pause rank.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Gain 15 there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Down. 52 blue. Set.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. It is caught left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Young throwing here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
45. Green Jack. Black Ultra. Zoom black. Yellow. Ready.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
52 blaster.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Young again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the air, yet again. Young. Short pass brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
Panthers,
Mega.
first down.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Right back to Legent. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hubbard. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
Yeah. Really, I should probably start a head, boy, because I got a lot of heads, boy.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Throw left side, complete. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
From the red zone on 1st. From the pocket, and he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter. With him picking himself up after that sack. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down.
Cowboy 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 79 Bronco, Mustang 19. Scoop.
I'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Down.
Now it's Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, Young. Trumbull with the grab. There he goes again. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Gronk, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Lobs this deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 4-point game here in the fourth.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't take and let me be free.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Here's Young to throw. That's caught by Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go get somebody like they did right there.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers only up by a few.
Ready, break.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
22 needle. Set. 52, 40.
Young working from the gun. Running right side by McMillan. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Sends this to the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They are throwing it again. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, so they just exposed them.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he'll have it down.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around.